Hello and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. In fact, Ismail. The news headlines. Tinubu appoints chairman, members for Christian Pilgrims Board. NBA chairman Ilorin Gambari addresses key legal issues at 2023 legal year ceremony. IGP deploys officers along Abuja-Kaduna expressway. INEC begins accreditation of observers for February 3 by-election. OPEC seeks more oil investment despite push for energy transition. Customs plan operational reforms. NDLEA gets upgraded forensic lab offices. Army seeks stakeholders partnership to end sit-at-home order in Southwest. Lassa fever cases increased in week 51 of 2023, NCDC says, and on sport, AFCON 2023, tragedy averted as plane carrying players loses oxygen. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday approved the appointment of 9 members to serve on the board of the Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission. Tinubu's special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, disclosed this in a statement titled, President Tinubu appoints new board of Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission. The president charged new appointees to consider the appointment as an opportunity to serve the nation and wholly commit themselves to the purpose. Chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association, Ilorin branch, Kamaldeen Gambari ESQ, has emphasized the importance of prioritizing the welfare of judicial officers. In a speech delivered during the 2023 legal year ceremony, held on 9 January 2024 at INEC premises, Ilorin, he acknowledged the Honorable Chief Judge of Kwara State's well-deserved appointment, highlighting the progress made in addressing challenges faced by legal practitioners in the state. According to the statement made available to Justeventonline, Gambari commended the Chief Judge for fulfilling his promises, reiterating the inclusion of Ilorin branch members in the list of judges for Kwara State High Court. He urged the future appointments to consider exclusively members of the bar, emphasizing their significant contribution to the legal field. The chairman also explained the need for upgraded offices and courtrooms for judges to ensure a conducive environment for dispensing justice. In response to the renewed kidnappings of road users along the Abuja-Kaduna expressway, Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun has increased the deployment of police officers and security equipment. Egbetokun said the act is leveraging on advanced technology and strategic resources to bolster the overall security infrastructure along the route. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has invited civil society organizations and non-governmental organizations interested in observing the February rerun and by-election to apply via an online portal on or before January 17. INEC said this in a notice issued by its acting director, Electoral Party Monitoring, Awa Habib, in Abuja on Thursday. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Country, OPEC, is seeking more investment in oil despite global push for renewable energy sources. OPEC said oil remains indispensable in the renewable energy transition, projecting in its recent 2023 World Oil Outlook that the global oil demand would reach 116 million barrels a day by the year 2045. The Nigeria Customs Services on Wednesday assembled its top management staff from all over the country to deliberate on how to generate the 5.079 trillion naira revenue target allocation to the agency by the federal government in 2024. All the management personnel of the service met at the headquarters of the NTS in Abuja, where the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, outlined some of the measures to be deployed by the agency to meet the target. Speaking at a press briefing, the Customs Boss said, for the fiscal year 2023, the NCS has been allocated a new revenue target of 5.079 trillion naira, aligning with the government's economic objectives. The chairman and chief executive officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, has said the upgrade of the agency's forensic laboratory by the United States Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs will enhance operational standards and optimal performance in the renewed fight against substance abuse and illicit drug trafficking in Nigeria. A statement yesterday in Abuja by the Director of Media and Advocacy at the NDLEA headquarters, Mr. Femi Bafemi, said Marwa spoke at the inauguration of the agency's newly refurbished forensic laboratory in Lagos. The Nigerian Army has called for collaboration of stakeholders in the southeast to end the sit-at-home order in the zone. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, made a call on Wednesday during an interactive session with the newsmen at the 14th Brigade Headquarters, Abia State. The directive was part of its strategies to force the federal government to release its detained leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has reported a hike in Lassa fever cases in week 51 of 2023. The center, however, reported a lower death rate compared to the same period the previous year. Tragedy was averted as the plane carrying players of the Gambian national team made a U-turn to Banjul moments after takeoff. The flight was conveying the score to the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. Sports Brief reports that the plane had to be delayed after losing oxygen. We have come to the end of the news at 9. Here is the recap of the story. Tinubu appoints chairman, members for Christian Pilgrims Board. NBA chairman Ilorin Kamaldeen Gambari addresses key legal issues at 2023 legal year ceremony. IGP deploys officers along Abuja-Kaduna expressway. INEC begins accreditation of observers for February 3rd by elections. OPEC seeks more oil investment despite push for energy transition. Customs plan operational reforms. NDLEA gets upgraded forensic lab and offices. Army seeks stakeholders partnership to end sit-at-home order in Southeast. Lassa fever cases increased in week 51 of 2023, NCDC says. And on sport, AFCON 2023, tragedy averted as plane carrying players loses oxygen. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News. Always leave the problem of yesterday with history. Never let it determine your level of progress. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com, and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. My name, in fact, is Smahil. Good night.